gonna win based on skill. That's the point, okay? Whether or not it pans out, you know, I might go on too, who knows? We'll see.
All right, and welcome into the Gomo Podcast Magic Tournament 2025 Master Swords Finals Game 1 between Bobsled and INDIO. We are in for a great open mode tier tonight. I am Furious Prince 97, joined in the booth by DJ Crabhat with Pixcalibur on tracking and our wonderful restreamer, Mr. Angry Pants. DJ, how are you doing today?
I'm doing beautifully. Thank you so much for having me tonight. So excited for the finals of this bracket. I mean, we have seen neck and neck all the way up to here, and I'm sure tonight will be no different.
I think it's gonna be a fan.
Yeah, as you mentioned, we've pretty much seen neck and neck this entire way up. Bobsled did come in with the brackets with a bye being the 2nd seed, INDIO being the 5th seed. Just got by defeating Dr. John in the semifinals, but we are here on the finals now. And as I mentioned before, this is open mode, so we won't be seeing the standard open through Hyrule Castle. Both runners may have divergence. Other runners might, both runners might just follow the same path. But we should be kicking out here shortly.
Very, very good. I'm excited for some Saturday evening Zelda. Oh, Sanctuary and Link's House already a split.
All right, Bobsled deciding to go with the Sank start, where meanwhile INDIO deciding to go for the more common Uncle start.
Are you guys even ready?
Gonna see what prize packs are on INDIO side, as well as triples.
No. That's what I need of him.
Arrows on that blue guard. Oh. Dang. Don't need him this early.
Yeah, at least having that knowledge of 20 arrows on the bomb pole. Ooh, boots on Uncle.
We were just talking pregame about, it'll be interesting to, see it mixed up and open. About as early a boots as you can find.
Well, at least we still don't have swords, so no Kaz boots.
That's true. Still searching for a weapon. On the ledge there, did you see that? Was that a rupee or the cane?
I did not see what that was, but INDIO going to be able to check bonk rocks on the way, whereas Bobsled did not have that opportunity.
Very nice. Good efficiency.
All right, bonk rocks is the... Ooh!
And a mirror. Interesting.
So
wonder how long Bobsled will... Yeah, exactly. Wonder how long Bobsled's going to be missing those boots.
And our tracker Pixcalibur letting us know that was a red 20 on Lumberjack Ledge. Thank you, Bix.
Cheers. Thank you. And it's nice to get those bombs before you go to Kakariko.
Yeah, nice early bombs, 20s on Bush Crab. I mean, you're going to have a lot of money going into anything from here on out.
The confirmation there that this is a red 20. Would you say these two players have any distinctive styles that we've seen over the tournament? Anything that calls out to their, unique style of play?
I'm not too familiar with Bobsled's style of play, but INDIO I've noticed likes to go to pendant dungeons a little bit more frequently than runners in other brackets.
I had the same observation. I think open to the possibilities of what's in there in those pendant dungeons.
Speaking of pendants, we actually have not had a map check yet, which 3 minutes in, not the end of the world. I'm sure we'll find that eventually, but no map check yet, so we have no information ourselves. Nothing too big here in Blindside on Bobsled side.
No, not Stackarico so far.
A lot of heart pieces of heart though.
I see a lot of runners in this tournament turning their nose up at the piece of heart. I'll always get one this early. You never know when it's going to be that 4th heart you need to top you off and stuff.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. Oh, there's the cape. So lamp and a sword, and we might be going to Aga. Secretly, Sliver letting us know in chat that it's going to be probably a little bit of time before Bobsled goes in. Ooh, there's the hammer. And half magic. Just when you said this isn't Stackerico.
I was wishing it into existence.
Stackerico well proves us wrong.
They all washed up in the well. So very nice. They have some interesting opening items here. They're going to have the hammer. They're going to be looking for those mitts, I suppose, next.
Yeah,
and
honestly,
the lamp.
This is great for Indio having those boots and the book on Bobsled side.
I need to see that map check.
Having the boots in the mirror this early, that everything that they're finding here in the well is a lot nicer, especially with that book. Like, I'm very much doing a map check to see if I need to go to desert.
Yeah, just loop it all around. Exactly.
Back to the pieces of heart. That's just kind of a preference thing. This is Master Sword bracket, so a little bit newer runners that are probably going to be a lot more comfortable with those safety items. Definitely never going to be, you know, shy away from having some safeties early on in the season.
Library, not a problem for Bobsled without those boots. I love this Mega Man soundtrack we got going. Okay, more than enough money for the rest of the game. We're at 1,000 to start. Very good.
Yeah, one big thing to go and make note of is that the game does not go and count any rupee checks as part of the Zora logic. So we're still missing a glove or flippers before Zora's in logic.
Oh, good note. I like that.
The game just assumes that you can infinitely farm bombs or rupees, with some exceptions for bombs. Ooh, we are going to get that check here. All crystals in the light world.
Very nice. Topping off your bombs there. I think it's a nice conservative play. It's you won't be hungry for them at least. We'll get a south side check here.
Yeah, some more route divergence. Bobsled deciding to go to eastern instead.
I find that a aggressive move, a hopeful move, maybe.
I love the Sith Jedi thing we have going on with the timers up top.
Oh, very good. And there's the gloves here in Swamp. What a nice opening for Indio. Bobsled just found his Moon Pearl, though. Ooh.
Yikes, when Indio finds that in Saha's closet. That's Dark World.
So that's paying off for him. Bobsled has been putting off the uncle for a little bit. That will bite him. Hammering the mini Moldarms. Yeah, I would rather bomb too. The angle's never quite right. It never feels quite correct.
Welcome in, Raiders. You are joining us for the Mentor Tournament 2025 Master Sword brackets. Ooh, and there's Titan's Mitts.
Indio is going to have go mode faster than we think. Goodness gracious.
My goodness. You are just looking for that Moon Pearl. And even though Bobsled's gonna have Dark World access a lot quicker, Indio being able to have that mirror and check a lot more checks is gonna be much nicer. Plus the movement
and the boots. Yeah, exactly. Very interesting. Yeah, I think Indio might be able to accelerate here. Let's see what he finds in the ice rod. There also won't be many more places for Bobsled to check after checking the south side here.
Yeah, they'll still be locked into going fake flippering up, which doesn't really help. The only advantage they'll have is to be able to check Waterfall Ferry because of that Moon Pearl. Whereas they'll also have Eastern itself because they just did Saha and then just forced their way over to Uncle. Unfortunately, with those Titan's Mitts, it is going to open up. Well, they already had Dark World access once they found that glove, so there's a lot more checks. It's going to be a while before they get those boots.
Yeah, I think it's screaming for him to go to Dark World right now. Yeah, Sliver, I think you're exactly right. I think this is his choice right now. And he's thinking about it. He's making his way to Desert. Bobsled's going Hype Cave, of course.
I'd actually be more surprised if Bobsled doesn't also do back of escape before he does front of escape.
With the gloves, yeah, I would. Indio rolling around to his Zora here. Ooh, we got a pendants in dark Turtle Rock and was that Swamp?
And no, we have pendants, green pendant Skullwoods, pendant Pod,
Skullwoods,
and
sorry.
pendant Turtle Rock.
Very good, thank you.
Where the 5/6 is where I did just miss, but I'm sure we'll get another map check on Indio side.
I was waiting to confirm here. Indio hitting back of escape now. I think a nice cleanup.
1 out of 5 hype on Hype Cave. To answer the question in chat, Mirror is locked behind Boots, and Boots are on Uncle.
Yeah, Bob's going to be working his way from Hype Cave over to the Village of Outcasts. Found the first... Oh, no. We already had a bottle there.
At what
and the Lightwell
point?
King's Tomb. Ooh, the sword. What a good dip.
Oh, no. Those boots are going to definitely hurt Bobsled now. At what point do you follow the meme and go to Pendant Pod? Like, I know we're still only 11 minutes in. There are still way too many checks to even consider that. But at what point does that cross your mind?
It all is up to the logic for me of like, you know, like how desperate am I for those kind of checks I'm going to get there in Pod. Ooh, and another sword Bobsled pulled out of the fire there with his sword in the dig game. But
only for now, though.
True. A little bit of a boost. I am drawn to Pod. Without a bow, I've learned in this tournament maybe to be a little more hesitant, but there's just so many checks there. I enjoy doing it.
There are so many checks open 10 minutes in that I cannot believe these runners don't get somewhat daunted by how easily they had full access.
So much choice, that's right.
The only thing that they're missing right now is mountain access, and even then you could illogically do that. Because on Indio's side, full mountain, like, he's missing the lamp or a flute to have logical access, but he has full access otherwise.
Yeah. And I might push it to tweak, you know, to freak with the logic a little bit, to say, well, maybe I'll find something game-breaking in there. It's got his big... Love having a mirror here in Desert. Bob, man after my own heart, going for that quarter piece. And yeah, he can't do Smith Chain while he's over here without the mirror. Bobsled's really at an item disadvantage at the moment.
And it just came down to that start. Like, now the question is not, can Bobsled recover? The question is, can Bobsled pull themselves away from everything else they can do to go to one location to find boots to then set them on the right course?
That's the answer, yeah. Oh, the dramatic irony.
And then it becomes even worse, because even when they find boots, are you just going to use it for movement, or does Bonk Rocks or King's Tomb even cross your mind right away?
Ooh, Bonk Rocks, I think, has to, right? Like, it feels kind of natural to me, but Yeah, up to players' taste.
Like, I don't envy these runners for how quickly they were just thrown items.
Let's see how. Ooh, the fire rod. I don't think
Not
that
sure
gives
how-
him interesting progression, but
Other
nice
than
to
an
find.
additional item from Skull Woods being green pendant, not much. I mean,
Yeah.
even Turtle Rock is a pendant.
If he finds a bow, if he goes and dips Skull Woods or something and finds something interesting, if it draws him in that direction, maybe it'll be good. But I think, yeah, not much of a change to the status quo. Indio will be very happy to find that moon pearl. Beautiful. And then they're going home, and they'll go Hype Cave. Very good.
Yeah, and Indio having free reign here, I don't even want to try and predict where they're going to go, but it looks more than likely going to be Hype Cave into South Dark World.
I must say, walking through Thieves Town is a little bit excruciating, just such long rooms and straight dash lines, and takes a little bit longer to walk. The Reds were in Mire and Swamp. Very good.
Yeah, I think the Fire Rod, like, the only thing that you could probably do with that right now is go do Skull Woods, but then also fake flipper over to ice, and even that doesn't sound very appealing with Fighter's Sword, 6 hearts. Like, yes, you have Red Mail, definitely not what you want to do 15 minutes in.
Yeah, even half magic. Yeah, shivers down my spine still. Ooh. I find it very hard not to get tagged in this room. If you without a sword, you got to hold it out. Stay away from me.
Yeah, thankfully those crickets only do 2 hearts on green mail, so red mail should only do about half a heart, which is what it seems that it did.
I guess that is why I'm afraid of them from my encounters with them in green mail. Jesse RS99 in the chat, 100% agreed. 8-bit big band, that was beautiful. I'm a big fan of. Oh, continue, sir. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm a big fan of the FM project. There's a Z3 FM project where someone remade all the songs with an FM synthesizer, so it sounds all 80s and stuff. You know what I mean? So that would hold a special place for me.
Indio getting that bottle as well now that Bobsled got from Stumpy. We are probably going to see a mirror to Sick Kid as well.
Yeah. Another advantage of having that mirror, just Indio able to so much more fluidly make his way through the world with the mirror and the boots. But he's got a master sword.
All right, for those of you just joining us, I just want to let everyone know that the boots were on Uncle. So that's where Indio did the Uncle start, whereas Bobsled did a Sank start. Mirror is locked behind those boots on Bonk Rocks, so it's going to be a while before we see Bobsled probably get those.
Yeah, what a great 1-2 punch if you find it, and what a kick in the pants if it takes you forever to find it. Okay, let's see how Bob's a little off script, a little different. But he's got a cape, he's got half magic. I don't think he'll be too disturbed by this one. We also get to see the Smith turn in.
All right, and that is our first crystal down for Bobsled. Very good fight.
And what does he have to show for from Thieves is that a boomerang and the fire rod, so not bad. But huge advertisement for giving your uncle a call, checking in on your uncle. Paid off.
Personally, I'm a big fan of the Uncle start, just because super early just feels very isolated by itself without a
I'm
weapon to
never
go do.
same. I'm not going to go back there any other time unless I'm explicitly going there, right? So, and I find it a nice branch that if you find something that takes you to the back of Escape, all the better, and save and quit and go to Sanctuary if not.
Yeah, I can't even tell you the amount of seeds where I've forgotten until 40 minutes in to go do Front of Escape.
Well, I think there's a lot of people in chat who say, never heard of it. I don't know what Front of Escape is. I don't, in an open mode, doesn't exist.
Meanwhile, they're probably the same runners that do casual boots. Sorry, chat. Love you.
Things up to starting boots.
It's just casual boots, just in general.
It's like a warm up, I like the getting into it slowly, the predictability. But I also I go to the early bird special for dinner and stuff too, so I might be a little more elderly.
I mean, you referenced the 80s already, so we're already looking about 40 years.
I remember this game when it came out, so that puts it in perspective. Bobsled, hoping to find something in this Pendant Skull Woods. Digging around. Sliver, I think on one of the forks, on like Avian or something, on one of the weird ones, they have modes that don't start with boots.
I'm letting you know now, when Beer League starts up and my opponent says, let's start with boots, the answer is always no.
Let's take boots out of the pool. How about that?
100%. Open Boots Week, never heard of it. I'm going to pass that to my teammates. All right. I didn't see anything of use on Bobsled's side.
No. He's gonna go check back and Escape now, so maybe this will bring him closer and closer to clearing out Hyrule Castle. He'll be looking at it on his tracker and he'll be thinking about, well, what do I have left?
Yeah, and the thoughts of the mountain might start creeping up too, but at least on Bobsled's side, that's not the most attractive thing in the world without hookshot or mirror.
Mm-hmm.
You could still do it just to get that save and quit point, but it's more attractive for INDIO than it is for Bobsled at the moment.
I believe this is what Bobsled's doing, though. Saving and quitting back to his house. He makes his way back north. Oh, nope. Never mind.
Oh, we have a fire source. We're probably going to desert.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't hit desert. That was INDIO who was doing it. You're right.
It's fully clearable. I mean, it's a crystal, so, follow your crystals before you go do any other checks, which I like, but obviously we know is not the best play available.
Yeah, if I had the knowledge he had, I would do the dip, and then if it worked or not, I would go somewhere else, right? Like, yeah. He cut bait. Was that last night or this afternoon we saw the GT Big Key on Torch? I remember laughing.
I remember it being in one of the races last night, just for posterity's sake, because I know this is going to go up somewhere. In chat, the comment was, imagine having GT Big Key on Torch.
My apologies for not restating. That's right. Thank you, Excalibur.
I'm pretty sure it was a low blow shot at the person right above them in chat.
Yeah.
Seeing as they were one of the racers in that race.
One of our godly Simons. Oh, killing those little dune sandworms with the hammer, never fun. Hard to find their sweet spot.
So if you're INDIO, where do you go from here?
I see him dipping Skullwoods, right? He's got that fire rod. What other dungeons are in Logic right now?
I mean, he can still go back and now and finish Desert. No one has dipped Eastern yet. Front of Escape is still there.
Yeah. Them being bowless, I wonder if it's keeping him away. Maybe I would make my way towards Eastern Hyrule. I think there's plenty of opportunity over there.
I feel like in Indio's case, it probably would just be better go to Pod, at least scout that knowledge. Like, I know it's Pendant Pod and there's the meme, haha, but then you can at least mirror back and do Eastern, so 2 dungeons in 1 check.
Sure. I think Sliver's right. A Skullwoods check into a pod, that seems economical.
Well, this also fits with being Green Pendant, but also having that mirror and book get the ped check in there as well. Especially already having cleared the Green Pendant by that point.
Yeah, so you make it so fluid, right? Like Indio can do it without much in out. That's a great point.
And just because Pixcalibur threw it back out there, their comment wasn't a shot at anyone in particular. It was more about those boots being on Uncle. We're gonna have to get them eventually, just because of the fact of mirror being required for Swamp Palace. So we know we're gonna get boots. So GT Big Key on Torch isn't the worst thing at the moment.
But that is true, I guess, if you're getting this far. If you weren't boots locked in Desert, you might feel, oh, maybe I'm lucky. Maybe I'll just play this whole game without the boots.
Well, I would consider that lucky. I don't know if our current runners would consider that lucky.
Yeah. Lucky with scare quotes around it, definitely for me. Bobsled about to pull ahead in the crystal count with this landmost fight. He's got the half magic, he's got the fire rod. I hope he just goes in there blasting. And nothing on the bumper ledge that looked like arrows to me.
So, Indio deciding not to go and even check Ped, which, okay, there's other checks here on Light World, in North Dark World, but I think at least getting that Ped information would have been nice, because you're already standing right there in front of Skullwood.
I'm not too good at the, is it even logical that something would be in Ped, right? That I know some players can see that better or not, but I always have to check it. I say, who knows what is this? Hook shot in the graveyard ledge. That feels good. Indio just coming up. Everything breaking his way today. Great finds.
And just off your comment, we're 30 minutes in. There's still a lot of things that could be on. Why is he kern jumping?
He has hammer. He has the hook shot that he just got. Was he pumping himself up for this before? He's going to Catfish. He's making a beeline for Catfish. Very fun.
Bobsled making their way over to Pod and Eastern. In their minds, 100% agree with this. In their minds, it's not the worst play.
Sure. Yeah. It's a nice to have the mirror, but not necessary.
So, Chad, it's not a question of why the kern jump. It's more of we already were in Skullwoods, didn't get a pet check, didn't see if items were in the front of Skullwoods. We just kind of abandoned it and then started going this way, whereas we could have gotten a lot more information before doing any of this. Because it still would have been nice to do the kern jump because you're already there without the save and quit for Graveyard Ledge.
I'm going to write that down for our interview questions.
But while we're on that topic of that current jump, though, that was actually a very good current jump with almost no setup. Just walk straight into it.
First time, not a lot of setup. I don't know if I've ever seen that. That's true. Now we'll see if we're bow locked down here. Ooh, it's got memes for us. Only an item on the bottom left.
I don't think there's I don't think there's a potion in that bottle. I think it's a B.
It was a B, I believe that's right. Okay. What options? I wonder what his tracker's looking like right now. Pardon me.
Well, we still haven't done Eastern. And there's just so many things that they're not able to do, and that's kind of sad.
Is he gonna go fake flip down here?
This is ballsy if he is.
Is he going to Ice Palace?
7 hearts, fighter sword.
That's a move.
That is a move.
Let's see if it pays off for him.
Oh, they
Did he not get Ice Rod? Yeah. Okay, never mind. I missed that.
Like we were so ready for it because I made the comment about maybe 10 minutes ago of Ice Palace.
Well, I thought it would have been not a desperation play. It's too early for desperation, but certainly a strong play. Hopeful.
I want to know how much longer he puts off Eastern before he goes to front of escape.
On that Bombos tablet, only $20. One of my least favorite checks to do. So, out of the way, takes a little extra time. It's never got anything good until it does.
Yeah, Jesse, it looks like that might actually be the play because he didn't save and quit. That is exactly the play.
He's doing the old school. I do the setup NMG style where you line yourself up on the. Oh no, he got it on the bush there, on the bottom wall, and then on the bush. Oh, but he hasn't done this Zora stuff either. Is that true?
Yeah, because there was so much stuff early with having those Titans Mitts and Moon Pearl. So this makes sense. But not being able to water walk, I don't blame Bobsled for not have done Ice Palace earlier, or sorry, Ice Rod Cave earlier.
Totally. Very good, Indio making short work of this desert. And a couple moments we'll pull even on the crystal count. What mode is Bobsled in that he is walking on the water like that? Is that a splash delete or something?
No, it's just a regular water walk. So because he has the Moon Pearl with no boots, he had to come out of Waterfall Cave and go back in. Or he had to go back in, and then when he checked his 2 chests, he came out, and that puts him in a water walk state.
Oh, I had no idea. Thank you for telling me.
It's the one you'll see without boots. Like, if you find Moon Pearl, it's much easier, personally, in my opinion, to do. But it's paired with Fake Flipper.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Bob. Finally making the decision to go check on Unc. Oh, no.
Nope.
Oh,
going straight into Eastern. Sorry, into Hyrule Castle.
Into Hyrule Castle, yeah. Oh. Must just be forgetting. And yeah, Jesse, Uncle is the answer to all of this. Uncle's got the boots. Bonk Rocks have the mirror.
I mean, I can see it being considered a little slower because it's kind of a little bit to the right, but this is definitely very heartbreaking to watch.
But a bow, a save and quit. He thought about it. But he's a little overexcited. Maybe there's more checks.
That bow is way worse for him than we think, though, because Indio's
Yeah.
going to find that and be able to go clear
Hey.
Pod and Eastern together.
My thoughts exactly. My thoughts exactly. It's going to be so much more of a fun find for him. Let's see if Indio continues to the back.
Because at least with Bobsled, he's already checked the first check of Pod, so it's way worse. And Jesse's saying it himself. We're not coming back for Uncle for sure now.
I really hope he remembers that, Uncle. Hope that he takes a death down here, but we'll see.
We found Lamp too. That's even worse. that puts
too much good stuff.
That's Mountain Logic. That's Eastern and
he's
and
thinking
Pod
about
Logic.
Eastern and Pod. Exactly right. Exactly right. Where India will do that in one fell swoop.
Like fantastic seed from a bird's eye view, knowing Boots and Mirror, but on Bobsled side, just super heartbreaking.
Let's see where the save and quit takes him. Takes him away. Yeah, Incoherent, I tend to do that, what is it? If you don't have the mirror and you're low enough hearts or you haven't gotten any mail yet, like, that's the only time I remember to do the Death Warp. It's true.
See, one of my mentors was like, yeah, try to avoid Hyrule Castle unless you have the mirror. And then we did it in that particular seed, and mirror just happened to be in Zelda Cell.
That feels good. No, D. Simon, we're playing real open. This is a actual boot seed. So sad, so different.
I miss my snow boots from some of the festive randos now.
I need to play some of those old ones.
Then they were progressive.
Indio reaching to Eastern Palace around the same time.
Yeah, but not going in the Dark World for Pod?
That's what I was gonna say. Is
like, yes, it's
that
a
an
crystal
oversight,
for
or
it's a crystal for Eastern, but at least save it for checks, in my opinion.
no progression yet here in Eastern.
For the
Very good.
discussion. Sorry, go ahead.
No,
No, go ahead. No,
yeah,
go
I was
ahead.
I was gonna say what time it was. I was gonna say at 36 minutes, the seed's moving along nicely.
Yeah, and still just unfortunate about those boots, but I mean, Indio's having a fantastic time.
He's having the time of his life in this seed. Yeah, I don't want to overlook
wow,
that.
36
It's gotta
36 minutes
feel
and
great.
I found almost everything? Wow.
Yeah. He's not gonna have to go to Turtle Rock, right? Like what? He's looking for flippers for his go mode, right?
No, flute, Samaria, and flippers.
Why does he need flute?
Meyer.
Oh yeah, my eyes are horrible. That's not a red pendant. That's the crystal there. Yep. And these boots just showing Indio catching up here in Eastern Palace.
Yeah, and Excalibur also bring up another point that hook shot's also locked behind that mirror, being locked behind boots. So it's gonna eventually bottleneck him to somewhere. And I don't want to be on his end hearing the expletive said when he find boots, let's say an hour in on Uncle.
Yeah, he's gonna get his one curse of the stream. That's right. Ooh. Just takes a little catch in the corner like that to mess up your Armo sequence. But he recovers fine. The hook was on... Yeah, please. You first.
Yep. I was going to answer the question myself, but go ahead. You're all good.
I was saying it out loud to try to get it out. You know what I mean? Like thinking it would come to my brain as I said it, and I cannot remember where the hook shot is. Is it in Graveyard Ledge?
It is.
Got it. Sometimes I try to jumpstart a memory like that, you know, just start talking, and sometimes it comes out, sometimes not. Bobsled going back for the portal to come to pod. Looks like it. What a slog, just having to...
And just also throw that back into chat, yeah, boots to mirror is easy. Mirror does send you to Death Mountain. It's no different than with the hookshot, but yeah, trying to find that hookshot on Graveyard Ledge. Let's also not forget that there is a sword in King's Tomb too, so he might find that with mirror, he may not.
Let me go check Bobsled stream, see if I'm sure he didn't erroneously mark off. No, he's still got Uncle on his tracker, so.
I was gonna say that might be the death nail if he did. We'll chalk it up to Bobsled having not actually played a tournament race in about 2 weeks.
Oh goodness, yeah, that's
Yeah, no, Bobsled finished up his races very quickly and made his way to the finals. He's played a lot of practice seeds lately, but I would still just chalk up the unfortunate with alerts.
Yep.
Yeah, I would just chalk it up to not having played a real tournament race where the stakes are on the line in about 2 weeks.
All right, our first look at Death Mountain and see what the old man has in store for us. The shuffle, that takes you away, but good for later. I think Bobsled's getting a little frustrated. He's throwing bombs around. He's gotta feel a little hard done by this.
Our restreamer, Mr. Eggpants, saying, you were saying about not playing a tournament race as we get alerts popping up on screen.
Very true, very true. We'll remind him post-match.
Simon bringing up an excellent point of if you're Bobsled, at some point you need to realize that if it's Uncle, you've just lost. Like, that's one of the first few checks you probably do. And
just like stubbornness or not wanting to admit it, right? Like it would be an admission of losing. That's a great point.
Not 36 minutes in when you finally go to Hyrule Castle.
And INDIO finding their tempered on the Ember there. Is that the name of that tablet?
The Ether tablet, yeah.
Ether, not an Ember, thank you. Agreed. Thanks to all the players for even participating and giving us something to talk about and do on a Saturday night.
Yeah, I mean, this is the finals of Master Sword, so, I mean, just give both these runners a follow. Give everyone in this tournament a follow. Give my co-commentator, DJ Crabhead, a follow, as well as our tracker, Excalibur, and our restreamer, Mr. Angry Pants. But most importantly, give Bobsled and INDIO a follow, because this is only game 1, so we are going to see even more explosiveness in game 2. Just don't let Mr. Angry Pants roll the seed, apparently.
Incoherent calling it out in chat. Yeah, he did get slot zeroed. I thought I saw him pick it up. Oh, I'm forgetting your key logic. He had the hook shot. Oh wait, this is the fun way to go downstairs, right? I don't get it. I just mirror there in that situation, but it's kind of dramatic, I suppose, to fall through all the holes.
They could be doing item count too. I unfortunately was watching Bobsled at the time.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think they realized they had to go down here to get the big.
So there is an item in a Harmless Hellway on Bobsled's side and pod.
Very good. And in Hera Basement tonight, we have a torch getting in the way.
I don't even think that bonk or that miss could really, slow Indio down at this moment.
No, yeah, I don't think it's going to be that frame that does it. Pod, frustratingly, not the answer for anything yet.
Well,
Save and quit on finding you burn Indio, all
cave.
that work. Yep, that's true. Could be. All that basement work for finding a green rupee's got to feel a little kick.
Yeah, but I'd rather have spent my time looking for that green rupee than possibly have missed something important and especially with Vanilla Big Key.
And it's sort of looming over you, sure.
You can clear the entire Death Mountain, dark and light. I don't blame them for wanting to get that green rupee.
Now, Indio's hookshot move there, do you think that was showing off or on purpose? Very nice. Lamo. And their third crystal. Their fourth.
Yeah, clean up the mountain, just go down to Ice Palace. Just clean up all the available stuff you can do, whether it's in logic or not. Because the only thing we know can't be an Ice Palace at that point is flippers.
Indio, I think Indio misremembered that they had already done that.
Kyrie letting us know that it looks like Bobsled might have clicked off Uncle on their own tracker.
Oh my goodness, you're right. I maximized their window and
Oh no.
that's gonna be heartbreaking.
Oh no.
I wonder if they track manually. Oh goodness.
Well, I'm assuming they have to, or they just, again, back to that point of, if it's Uncle, you lose. There's Flute.
Flute in Spiral Cave. Everything coming up Indio. Oh,
Bobsled.
just couldn't get to it fast enough. He's got a ferry he's gonna live off of.
Oh, this is absolutely just devastating.
Torture. That's right. Oh.
And it's even like, yes, let's reiterate, it's game one. There will be multiple other chances, and we are not going to count Bobsled out right now.
No, of course not. Of course, but seeing them struggle and all the things they're gonna have to find and do that Indio's finding with ease, like, just puts them at a disadvantage.
And with that mistrack, like, it's possible this might be the end, but we're never going to say that the runner's out until Ganon falls.
That's right. Indio finding their butter and their flippers.
We are 2 items from go mode because we still need a medallion.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. And just to say in chat, we might see Bobsled Uncle start in game 2.
Now, he might be scarred from this. He's never gonna ignore Uncle again.
I don't think it'll be a normal start, but definitely game 2. Sean, thank you for talking him out of that. That one doesn't need to be saved in posterity.
Making me smile, Sliver. We got the lightning on Turtle Rock. Not that any medallion is better than another right now, because we've got none of them. Indio finding silvers in the hookshot cave. A blessed seed for them. Oh my goodness.
Kyrie, I would agree with you, except that Bobsled chose this mode. He's the higher seed.
McTonzi, a mentor of mine, earlier in the tournament told me you will lose a game to a misclick. And I thought, how does that happen? When does that? But this is proof that if you're not
We're go -1.
There's
Everything
the red
is on the
cave.
mountain.
Indio, are you going to get go mode before an hour? Still got a little more searching to do.
And he's going to go do Spy Cave.
Yep. Bobsled having to go the save and quit route for the Smith.
Yeah, Pick's saying about scouting the Meyer Medallion. I think you just do all of Meyer area. Like, you're already right there, especially with the chance of possibly finding the key under the doorstep in Meyer.
Like an Indio got to go activate their flute.
I'm still kind of hoping that required medallion is on pedestal, because we could have gotten that information about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, that would maybe even things a little bit, or extend the game at least.
I don't know if you're Bobsled if you want that to happen, though.
No. What are you trying to find over here? You don't have a mirror for going to the north side. He's going to go get the purple chest, of course. Of course he goes and does the Meyer area.
And we are going to get some 07s in chat. Always got to salute the swag duck.
Thank you for tracking that Quake on Meyer Pixels. It was too fast for me. How lucky. How pleasant. Right under the doormat there. He's not even going to go check the checkerboard. He's going straight for it. I love it. Too funny. I think someone called it.
Yes. Excalibur letting us know he thinks that go mode. It is go mode.
Thank you. I was doing the counting on my fingers. I think that's right.
He found Flute and Samaria on the mountain, and that puts him in go mode here.
Amazing. At 52 minutes. If they get the Godmire, this is a seed built for them. Bobsled thinking about the front of Swamp. No, he doesn't have mirror. Couldn't be. That uncle's going to eat away at him. IP go mode isn't that good anymore, says Incoherent. What do you think of that, Furious? How do you like your go mode Ice Palace?
I don't have a problem with it. I think the worst part is having to go back and hit that switch before doing Icebreaker.
Too funny. I was gonna say that's the only. It's a little tedious and also easy to forget. Pyramid Ledge is going for that heart. When you're less than a full top row, I still go for the big hearts.
And just responding to chat, no, this is 100% an Uncle Starter seed. And it's not even just boots, it's everything that boots locked. Because if Mirror wasn't locked behind those boots, neither would Hookshot.
Yeah. One of the most important uncles we've seen in a while, actually.
That's not a Cast Boots.
Sure.
Which still somehow kind of was a Cast Boots because there was a sword locked behind Boots in King's Tomb.
You're so right. How we can't get away from Kaz Boots this tournament. That's right, sir.
Right as we said before we went on the air. Oh, I'm so glad this isn't Cast Boots.
It rears its ugly head. Bobsled just missing the quick fish there.
Excalibur, don't forget that Hammer was also in Kakariko Well, so all of Dark World was accessible. Titan's Mitts were in
Mini
Mini Moldorm Cave.
Yeah.
Regular gloves being in the dam. So you have, and Samaria was on Dark Death Mountain. So basically everything was locked between South Shore, those boots, and Kakariko Well.
Yeah, that's so true. The entire game almost opened up there. Indio, how are you going to do with the gold sword? Oh, NMG style. Love it. This is what I look like in my NMG. I have all my safeties. I got the gold sword. Silver's right in his face. Very good.
It's very hard to watch Indio basically be at his last dungeon and then Bobsled's just searching for boots.
The mushroom being 10 arrows is a real gut punch. Oh. Swamp Ice Palace. Let's see which order Indio decides.
Personally, I'm doing Swamp because then I can mirror back and just float over to 8.
Yeah, Incoherent. I am as safe as the routes get, if I remember. And our first step into Ice Palace, everyone's favorite.
Where's Bobsled going?
I was going to ask you.
I'm pretty sure he full cleared Eastern.
He must have, yes.
I'd be going to pot if I'm him, but this is
Did he skip
unorthodox?
the big chest? Yeah, I think that's right, Lana Bean. Thank you very much. They skipped the big chest key. The big key chest. That's the right order of those words.
It's weird watching this because I feel like I've seen everything and seen nothing at the same time with just how fast progression came in the seed.
So true. Yeah, first time. Not a lot of double dips on India's side, if any. Oh, he doesn't go back and flip the switcher, did he?
I mean, you have quite a few better chances to get big key here, so I mean, I probably would have done this too, just because I don't like going back for that switch.
It's that annoying. Now I reset my block if I don't get it here, but I see a lot of people burst it instead of resetting. I don't know why one or the other. But he's got hammer. He doesn't. Oh, well, he reminded himself he's in go. Oh, no, he just wanted that small key. Got it. He is in go mode. Go means go.
Incoherent, I know that you flip it if you don't want to find the big key. I just don't do it because I think it's slower, personally. Especially with how many checks there's on the way. So, yes, this might be correct. I just... personal preference, honestly.
And finding the $20 in that big key chest, no fun. He did flip it. I just missed it. Very good.
Another thing to note, because you said there has been a lot of dips by Indio, he doesn't know that. In his mind, Bobsled did the exact same things he's done, with how easy the seed has just kind of handed you things.
Bobsled checking Dark Cross because he doesn't have his item count right for Uncle or something. Oh,
and he's right there.
Just breaking my heart, bro. Oh.
And we feel bad just watching this live. I can't even imagine the pain it's going to be post-race watching this back on Restream.
Oh, yeah. Bob said when you're watching this back, they'll be too heartbroken. Yeah.
Just we're sorry.
We're sorry. 300 down there. So I was wrong. It was not the item count, but he's got to know. He's got to suspect he's missing. That he's misclicked something. Goodness. And yeah, he's not going to go. Yeah, if Helma draws him into pod, Incoherent, thanks for calling it out, that if he thinks, oh, I've got an item on Helma still, maybe I got to go kill him. That's going to be another 5 minutes wasted. Oh.
And we honestly might be seeing Green Pendant turn in after this.
Sure. Well, that's what he's doing, right? That's what he's going to Skullwoods for. He's going to check Ped, hopefully, this time.
Well, he can't. No mirror.
He can't. You're right. Oh, being an owl raid and not having the mirror, I'm so unused to it. You're so right. Lordy. Indio entering swamp at 1 hour and 1 minute for their final crystal. It's just smooth sailing for India tonight.
Like, I don't think Indio's made a bad play at all. Like, we discussed, not checking Green Pendant, but at the same time, obviously, it worked out in his favor and would have blown up in my face. But
yeah,
he hasn't
not
made
knowing.
A bad play at all night.
No. Everything just falling in line for him. That's right. Secretly a Sliver, I'm jealous of your barbecue dinner. Now you've inspired me. After this, I'm gonna get some barbecue, something tangy and spicy for dinner. Indio squeezing in that diver down, gets it in there, but he's in go mode. He's not even looking. Do you ignore waterfall chest? It's right there. I find it crazy too.
It's right there.
It's right there.
But in Indio's case, what is he going to find? He has red mail, gold swords, silvers.
A bottle, the fourth bottle or something. You're so right. Yeah, he doesn't need it. Doesn't need it.
So normally I'll check it because it's right there, but just there's nothing for him to check.
That's right. Bobsled hoping that this green turn-in is the answer.
Simon, I don't even want to know what that quote, why that statement was made, but I'm very scared.
Ooh, I'm jealous. Some homemade ribs. Sounds very good, Sliver. Okay. It's gonna be $5, $20. I don't think there's any progression he'll find there. It could be the ice rod, which would draw him to Turtle Rock horribly.
All right, so we are seeing numbers in chat. Before Indio goes and gets the GT when guessing stops, there's a game I like to play here on Gomo Podcast. There are 22 checks in the basement of Gannis Tower. One of those checks is going to hold the GT Big Key. We are going to throw numbers in chat, and everyone who gets closest or exactly to that number of where that GT Big Key is wins infinite internet points and a lifetime of rando seeds. DJ, where do you think the GT Big Key is?
I'm a 14 man. I find it very rare. It never works, but me and more guy, we're going with 14 tonight.
Well, just because I do want to see this seed run a little bit longer, I am going to be the masochist. I am going to go number 22.
Very good, very good. I always love more Zelda. Lana pointing out, yes, no Samara, nothing's going to drag them to Turtle Rock, so Bobsled just going to be on a futile search for this mirror he thinks that's in the uncle that he thinks he's checked. Yeah, Indio's as safe as you can get going into here. Does not want to drop it on the final sprint of the game.
Everyone's saying 3 in chat. If we see a 3 again on Torch after the boots were on Uncle, I'm going to feel so sad.
Yeah, Bobsled's going to go looking for that Helma item, I think.
And at this point, I do think it's probably safe to say that this is Indio's race to lose. We would need a complete hardware failure for
Don't even
Bobsled.
say. We've already seen one today. Can't say, don't even wish it into existence.
That's the joke. But also because
I'm helping you. Yeah, no.
With Bobsled also having marked off Uncle, like it's gonna take a miracle at this point. And I know we said earlier that we're not gonna count anyone out until Ganon falls, but at this point going into GT, it's still not having checked Uncle. Hey, look, there's that powder we were looking for.
There's that powder. Yep. But I was gonna say we might start counting those chickens. They might starting to get hatched. That's right. Yeah, Kyrie, it was heartbreaking. But they agreed to do a rematch. Be on the lookout for that.
Just on the off chance there is a harbor failure, when was the last time Indio saved and quit?
It's been quite a while. They've just been running through the game. That's right. They've been mirroring and fluting everywhere. Okay, that's 6, 7 so far on Indio's side.
Oh my god, having to deal with Gen Z all day, hey, ring 6, 7 makes me want to throw up. That's the real coming out of here. Let's not even try and be professional on that one.
This one's a personal favorite to find it in. Oh, no. Another small. I just, Blue Maga, I just stopped trying to understand these kids, you know what I mean? I just smile and keep walking. Oh. Helma. Just smash him in the face, Bobsled. Just tanking him. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's the fourth hammer in the head. Bombs for the item. Oh. Torturous game for Bobsled over here. Your prediction of 22 is not wrong yet.
Yeah,
Let's go over
but
here to Ice Armos.
Lana still has 21. Back in my day, that was the meme, was 21.
Oh. Bobby.
Do we check tile room now?
If I'm here at a minute 10, I might be tempted to. I mean an hour 10. It's just a weird enough seed to call for it. Nope, being sane.
Please be tile room. If Lana and I actually get it, so the reason we went so far is because INDIO has had such a great seed. Why not just throw tile room at them?
You can't be so lucky, you know. Bobsled double checking Lumberjack, thinking, did I see it wrong or something? He's throwing a tantrum in the Toys R Us. He's
I think at this point
screen.
he's just waiting for INDIO just to finish.
Tile room. Are you kidding me?
Yay, I win.
You win. Yeah, at least this is probably making INDIO having a little bit of anxiety right now of where's that damn key?
See chat, it was yay tile room.
Bobsled. Where are you going? Making a move for Ice Palace?
Tile room sucks, but to actually see it on a restream always feels so good.
Oh no. Oh, I looked away for a second and saw the the wall master gripped around a shadow. I didn't know he was glitched out. Very good. What's the trick to that? Do you know? Is that you don't move with the cape or something?
You have to hold the wall. You don't lose any magic when you're holding a wall with the cape on.
Ah, very good. And there's that big key.
And that applies to any room. That doesn't just apply to tile room. So if you had to face blind with half magic and with no half magic in a cape, just hold the wall.
Wow. Okay. Thank you. I like that.
Yes, but Kyrie, do you go to Uncle off the rip?
I'm an Uncle Opener myself. Excalibur saying cape trick on Ganon to dodge the bats. Makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, I do that myself.
Because I only do it if I have half magic and stuff. Yeah, that totally. Good strat. I learned something tonight.
So I know we are, approaching the gauntlet, but I do want to at least, and I know it's been very rough on Bobsled's side, but I do want to at least give one more shout out and say, go give both these runners a follow. Go give everyone in this tournament a follow now that we're in the finals. This is Master Sword Game 1 finals. So both these runners, even though we've had a rough start here, doesn't mean we're going to see rough start in Game 2 and maybe even Game 3. So we always want to see more Rando. Rando is Rando. Yeah, we have a love for it.
They're in the finals for a reason, I don't think anyone's counted out.
Correct. Doesn't even matter that it's a Master Sword. It's a finals, of a bracket.
Took a lot of people to beat to get here.
Go give and off of that, Bobsled is the second seed in the Master Sword, and INDIO was 5, and INDIO had to face some really stiff competition himself.
That's right.
But go give my co-commentator DJ Grabhat a follow. Go give our tracker Pixcaliper a follow, as well as our restreamer, Mr. Ingerpants. I'm even going to throw out our other restreamers because we've all been putting on such hard work to make sure that all these finals are getting restreamed. Stomaga, Sean, or Secretly Sliver. I would say myself, but I'm probably not going to be able to put any of these finals on, not nearly as well or as frequently as these other fantastic gentlemen are. So if you want to join the GoMod Podcast Discord, link will be in chat here shortly. We also have, like I said, these are the finals, so our schedule should be, almost completely full with exciting rando finals and even bronze races within the coming weeks.
That's right. Bobsled got past the ice palace bomb jump, and like I have done before, fell in that last pit and undone all the good work. I mean, just nothing going his way tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was going to say, just hookshot past it, and then I remembered hookshot.
And Chad, if you could be so kind as to check out my friend Furious Prince here, give him a follow too. Always put in the good work on comms, on tracking, and great to have you here, sir.
Thank you.
Oh. Indio, not looking at any mini Helmas. Is going to get the powder here very good.
We're looking at probably 5 or 6 minutes away from a finish.
Is he going to leave a bomb on validation chest? Will he give it the ultimate insult?
I was hoping he would hover, but...
Oh. But when you're chasing the Landmo like that, oh goodness.
Nope, run is not validated. Bobsled wins.
You didn't get your parking validated, Indio.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that's the correct link for you, is that not?
Now it's got me questioning myself. Double for Indio. Ooh. Okay, that one's... I don't know how you deal with that one. The blue coming across your face, the timing's all messed up. Nice demo there. And a good bangs his head against the wall for good measure. There you go, Bobby. Oh. He's just a little scared of... I would be too, messing that with 2 bombs left. And you're falling into Ganon here at 1:16:49.
I think we let Indio do the honors of telling Bobsled where he went wrong.
Yeah. We won't spoil that. We'll let him have the sweetness.
It'll probably be said in the race time room.
Well, Indio doesn't know that he never checked Uncle, you know what I mean? Like, oh.
Yeah, could you imagine seeing that message in race time that says, "Where are the boots?"
What do you mean? They're right there at the start, right? Indio just getting all the warps in the world tonight. Not coordinating. There's the 4th. Yeah, no question, Deity Simon calling it out that Indio really excelled at this seed. That would have been hard to beat him this game. Oh, missing the double. Indio stood there a little confused for a second, saying, "What the hell is wrong with this Ganon?" There's the third. And the fourth. GG's in chat for Indio.
Yeah, GG's.
Finishing with an official time of 1:18:53. What a perfectly executed seed. That is impressive to see.
Yeah, the seed basically said here. I understand this is finals, but here.
The path was kind of golden for them. It was pretty laid out. That's right.
Maybe soon we'll eventually find out what was on pedestal.
Oh, did we not see someone check it?
No, we never saw Ped.
Yeah, you're right.
Bobsled couldn't, and Indio just didn't.
Just never did. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, Indio got pretty much every other item, so I don't know what's left. Could it be Ice Rod?
I hope it's Mirror Shield.
Alana's favorite. Hammer Cold Stare is special.
The pocket change.
Yeah, it was the pocket change. Very good. And Bob said, roughing up Cold Stare. Without that mirror, he'll be knocking on the door to Swamp.
Knock, knock, knocking on. All right, and Bobsled has officially forfeited. GG's to Bobsled as well. The race is officially over with a time of 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 52 seconds. GG's to both runners. We should be getting Indio in here shortly. There was a little bit of a delay on his end. Hopefully we'll get Bobsled in here as well.
What a race. Goodness. Can you believe that? 118 in the Master Swords bracket. There's some well-mentored fighters. I gotta say that.
All right, and it is being discussed in the race time room. We will be joined by Bobsled here momentarily. He has not been told what happened, but he has been told what he did wrong.
Uncle, sick. All right, I'm gonna go.
Looks like we'll actually be seeing both runners at the same time here in about a minute or two.
Hey, man. GG's. I knew I'd done something wrong.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, Furious Prince, before we get in here, again, thank you for being such a fun commentator on this. This was a great match to watch.
Yeah, no, this was, even though it was unfortunate on one runner's side, this was still very entertaining. And again, we'll be getting game 2. From what it looked like in chat earlier, Monday. I can get a confirmation on that here in a moment. Because I might be the restreamer for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. Thank you for doing that.
I would have logicked in ice, and I was like, oh, I got my hands up in the air, like, don't.
And we are getting a little bit of bleed on Bobsled's audio, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah, I don't know if only we hear that or they hear that.
I think
it's from the game, huh?
Yeah.
Good.
All right, can't confirm that their race is scheduled for Monday at 9:30, so we are going to get game 2 here relatively quickly. And we are joined by both Indio and Bobsled. GG's to you both.
Yeah, GG's.
GG's.
Indio, have you broken the news of what was on Uncle yet?
I got a little sneak peek just before we joined, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
So
Story of the game.
It gets way further down from just those items. That item. Indio, would you like to still explain the logic there?
Oh, just
It
the
might have
seed
been-
or what?
It might have been so long ago you don't remember, but it was the thing we were talking about most about this race. If you remember, on Uncle was the mirror. Or
Yeah,
was the boots. Was the boots, right? And then
Yeah.
the bonk rocks were your mirror.
Oh,
Well,
right. Yeah.
And Bobsled, I think you might have mistracked your uncle or something because you just
for sure.
never went
I-
over there.
You know what's? Oh, I know what happened.
Oh,
Uh,
tell us if you can, if it's not too painful.
Oh, it's super painful now that I think about it. So when I started the race, I thought to myself on my tracker, I was like, why do I have boots? It's because I had done about 5 minutes of practice beforehand and cleared Uncle in a cash boot seed and never reset my thing. So it was just never highlighted.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
So-
Oh my goodness.
Past that mirror, the mirror then led into Graveyard Ledge where the hook shot was. So
Oh,
both
wow.
of your Death Mountain access was locked behind those boots on Uncle.
Yeah, and really condensed all together too. Oof.
Yeah, that's right. I was going to ask Indio, how well did that seed feel to progress? Because we were commenting that the path just seemed to be laid out in front of you. Just everywhere you went was what you needed.
Yeah. I mean, that was a personal best for me, so that felt felt really good.
Congrats.
Felt like every decision I made was the right one. So, yeah. Other than in Hera, I think I was drunk in Hera, but other than that,
We did discuss that about you going back in.
yeah, I forgot I didn't check off an item. So then I was like, oh, is there still an item that I missed? And then, oh man, crazy.
Oh, goodness.
So chat is reminding us that I want to start this one out of the way because it's mostly fresh in your head. 22 in GT.
Yeah, that. Oh man. The funny thing was, I was gonna just go right to tile room after doing Armos. I was really considering just doing that and did not do it, obviously. But then when it was, I was like, oh, that was ridiculous.
There was. Continue. Sorry.
Sorry, there was a weird moment there. I like the tile stopped and then the hand came down and the chest wasn't appearing, and I was like, did I do something weird here? I don't know. There was like a few seconds there. I was panicking.
It's because it's still considered an enemy on screen. So as long as that hand is down with no tiles on screen, the chest won't spawn.
Oh yeah, I thought I like soft locked or something.
Yeah, it can be disconcerting, like another second, like what's going on? And if you kill one of those tiles early, right, it stops the last hand from dropping. There was one note I wrote down here to ask you about. So you left Skull Woods and you found the hook shot on Graveyard Ledge or something, right? And then you did a kern jump across the river there. What inspired you to do that?
Well, honestly, I wanted to go do mushroom and catfish, and until I got over there, I realized I needed to get over the water.
Got it.
And then I just had to commit to that, and luckily I was able to pull that off very quickly.
Well, it was an impressive execution. We also noticed that.
Yeah.
So my big thing with it was there anything in your mind that might have said, hey, let me at least mirror here in front of Ped to check what it is, since Skullwoods is your green pendant?
I was thinking about it, but I got both items and I was out of there. So,
Okay.
but
Well, you
did
obviously
cross my mind.
You were going fast and fast enough, right? Getting that PB. So
yeah, and I think I
beautiful
had
work.
I figured if I needed to come all the way back for purple chest at some point, I would just knock off Skullwoods then, boss, green pendant, and then check Ped then. So last locate for sure for me if needed.
Well, I want to at least
good.
also get your thoughts on the seed bobsled. Like, I know obviously you were locked fairly early, but I want to get your thoughts on that, early Titans Myths Moon Pearl, because you actually were the first to the Moon Pearl. You went over to Saha very quickly, whereas Indio did South Shore and got the Titans Myths very quickly. So you guys kind of had a dichotomy of items relatively quickly.
Honestly, I liked the seed. like when I think about it now, like if I could have had a mirror, that's pretty crazy to think. Cause yeah, the seed would have been so laid out in front of me. Because even without it, I was still able to. I mean, other than when I started having to dip in the pot and stuff like that, but it was very straightforward. And the only thing that I had to like, they'll go back for would have been like a bottle at that point. But if I had mirror, then it would have just all made a lot more sense.
Would you like to know where some of your items that you're missing are, like outside of those first three that we already mentioned?
Yeah, I would love to know where Flippers is mainly.
Flippers, I'm actually blanking on it myself, but your flute is in Spiral Cave.
I think the
Okay.
flippers were up the mountain or something, right? Because he found it was
I was gonna
flippers
say-
and something else good.
Oh,
I was gonna say either
Paradox, I believe.
Hookshot Cave or Paradox was Flippers.
Yeah, I
might
want
have
to
been
say it was
Paradox because
Paradox.
your Samaria was in Super Bunny.
Right, that was
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
never
yeah.
got to go to the mountain. I mean, I did one check.
You really didn't. That's so true. Yeah, you just never saw it this game. Oh, just
Yeah, I
saw
did
the
Old Man and Spike Cave, and I was out.
Goodness. That's got to be frustrating, though. Like.
I mean, it was now that I know what it was, I'm less upset about it. I would have been more upset if I actually clicked the button myself. But to
Good,
find out that
good.
that's just like, I was doing practice and I didn't reset my tracker, like that's just like, I won't do that again. So,
Yeah. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. That's right.
That actually leads into another point that we discussed was this is your first tournament race in about, what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
there
it
any
is, yeah.
nerves going into this? Like,
absolute ton of it. Yeah. My last races I had like almost none, and like today I was like practicing before the race, and like I mocked every single wall that I dashed. I was like, this is not gonna go again. So I was super nervous today. I'm not really sure why. It normally doesn't bother me too much, but yeah, as soon as I felt kind of lost, I'm sure you guys noticed, like I started doing some very odd things. Yeah, I was just stressed out. Like, what, that'd be like 40 minutes into the run. Like, all of a sudden, my brain was just like panic mode. So,
I
think
thought
my-
you were throwing some tantrums. You were doing some slashes. You were dropping some bombs at some points. Like, what the
Yeah.
hell is going on in this game?
yeah, I thought I had just done, I'd done something like super wrong. And so I like just kept thinking to myself, I was like, well, I'll just go out of logic, go ice here, which is not something I ever do when swamp is required, because I'd rather just have my items already. But I was like, well, I'll go here and think about it. Like maybe I misclicked something, but that would have never popped up. So
Well,
That's got to be one of the most unique ways to have marked uncle that I could ever hear of about. The practice carrying over. Oh, heartbreak. Sorry to hear.
yeah.
I did have a panic moment. I don't know if you maybe didn't even realize, but after Meyer, I checked my map again because I had marked off. I had 3 red crystals marked off
Oh,
on
no.
my tracker, and I was pretty much go moding everything, and I was panicking that I needed to do something.
Oh, I think we
I did
did
notice
see
you
you.
check. And I was like-
we were thinking like, well, does he know he's in go? Is he like rethinking
no.
something?
Yeah, and one of my last races with Dr. John, I mismarked the map, and that screwed me. So I was kind of panicking there, but I had marked ice, a red crystal, and swamp. So luckily they were both crystals.
Good. Yeah. Nothing worse than going to a pendant and wait, that's not right.
Yeah.
I think my favorite moment of frustration between both of you is Bobsled. You went and double checked Lumberjack to make sure you weren't going crazy, and you just
Yeah.
went off slashing at nothing.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, because I saw red, and so I was like, wait, was that the bottom of Hookshot? And I just like misread the item. I was super worried all of a sudden, like, oh no, Hookshot's on Lumberjack, and like this runs over.
Well, beautiful. You're all you have a rematch scheduled, not a rematch. You have your second game scheduled for Monday. Is that correct?
Yes, it'd be Monday. Yeah,
Oh, I think
an
it's
hour
right here on the
after
screen
the
here.
starting time. Yep.
Well, lovely team. Well, I have no more questions. Furious, you?
No, I think we're all set to get ready for game 2. Shake off the rust, Bobsled, and I can't wait to see. You guys made it to the finals. So again, congratulations, just even getting to this point. I am super excited to watch you two face off. I know that coming in as the 2 and 5 seed. Indio, I'm assuming you are running Cas boots for your guys' second seed.
Yeah. This race was almost cash boots with how quickly boots showed up. But
Oh, hold up. I didn't get boots.
If you listen back to this commentary, we said that straight off the bat was, well, at least we're starting with open. Oh, there's the boots. Because Bobsled, there's also a sword in King's Tomb, which basically made this casual boots.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
All right there, all around the sanctuary. That's right.
Yeah,
Well,
savage.
GG's, Indio, again, congratulations on your PB tonight, and excellent race, you two, and look forward to the next one.
awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks for
GGs.
streaming. GG's Bobsled.
All right, so before we sign off, I do want to at least give a couple shout outs. One, we do have 3 races going on tomorrow. All of them are going to be restreams. You can see them on screen now. One is at 10 a.m. Eastern, the other is at noon Eastern. Those are going to be back-to-back races, followed by 4 p.m. Eastern. The first two, the first one is going to be Gold Sword. Second one is going to be Fighter Sword, and then you are going to see a bronze match for the Tempered Sword bracket. Whereas we also, like we just mentioned, they are going to have a game 2 on Monday evening. I also want to give shout outs to DJ Crabhat and Big Excalibur, both for commentating and tracking respectively, and Mr. Angry Pants for putting on this restream with us. And thanks to GoMo Podcast for even putting on this race and putting on Mentor Tournament. So that's all from me. Anything else, DJ?
Pleasure as always. Hope to talk to you again soon. Thanks, gamers. Talk to you later. GG's.
GG's.